Hello and welcome to Dave the Soup Betting, Saturday the 14th of September. Bit of housekeeping, I've put a football video out where I've put Newport to draw no bet 21-20. It should be Newport double result with the draw 21-20. Okay, last week put 3 videos out. Selections in 6 races. If you'd played to £20 or £10 each way, you would have had bets in 6 races for a total stake of £120, and you would have returned at the prices given £235. First one was 5-1. It SP'd at 3s. The second one got a place at 15-2. I think the SP was 6s. And the third one was given out at 8-1, and that one SP'd at 6s. But a nice profit either way. On to racing today. I've got 3 bets at Musselburgh and 1 at Doncaster. Here's the first race I've looked at. So here's the first race I've looked at. It's the 7:18 at Musselburgh over 5 furlongs. The going is good and the stalls are on the stand side. So we got Kyber Crystal 3-1. This is a guide. Mrs. Bagaran 9-2. Mecca's Duchess 6-1. Sound of Ionia 7-1. Cuban Rock 9-1. Henry Hawk 10-1, and the rest 12-1 bar. What I want to show you is this. First of all, Kyber Crystal and Mrs. Bagaram. They've got form. Kyber Crystal beat Mrs. Bagaran. Okay, beat it 2 length. Mr. Bagaran led from the 1 stall. Kyber Crystal carried 9. Bagaran carried 9 too. That was Mrs. Bagaran's first run of the season. It's £2 better off, even with the claimers on both. As you can see, it's a 5 furlong race at Musselburgh. Here's the one that caught my eye on its last run. So this is over 5 furlongs at Musselburgh, the end of August, and the one I'm interested in is number 1, and it's coming out of the 8th stall there. Let's watch the race. So it comes out really awkwardly and slow, and then watch this. It's absolutely sandwiched. So now what's happened, it's stuck at the back. So the jockey goes to the rail. So there he is. So we're approaching the 2. And he's still stuck at the back. There he is with a red cap. Now these are all starting to row. This is on the steel. I mean, look at this. The ground's a little bit. Look at this. It's like a gallop for it. Whipping. Look, whipping, pushing, whipping. Hard ridden. Look at this. Look at this. Can't get up the rail. Look at that. The horse virtually slips there, gets checked up. I mean, there's just nowhere for it to go. Brought the rein through, switched. I mean, there's no whip action, there's nothing. Just push it out, push it out, push it out, push it out. And there we are. Gets beaten 3 lengths. Comes 4th. I don't think that's too bad, actually, considering. Well, the winner there, Hard Nut, is also trained by Linda Perrott. She's not the greatest trainer in the universe. She's got 3 in this, including 6 core. 6 cores ran 12 times over this course and distance, and it's won once. Henry Hawk is £8 better off with the winner of that race, which was Hard Nut, trained by Linda Perrott. Now, £8 is not strictly enough to turn the form around. £8 will probably take it to 2 and a bit lengths, whereas it got beat 3. But you saw what I saw. It was full of running. How I see the race panning out is Mrs. Bagaran leading, and arguably the form horse, which has beat it before, Kyber Crystal, possibly trying to catch it. Now, Mrs. Bagaran is £2 better off for 2 lengths, which won't turn the form around, but it's possible it could lead all the way. That was its, when they met last time, that was Mrs. Bagaran's seasonal debut, so there's got to be a touch of improvement. But I'm quite happy at 10 to 1, which is a guide, to go with Henry Hawk. It's a guide price. The reason it's a guide price, all the prices in this video will be guide prices. The reason being, this video is going to come out at 8:15 in the morning. With it being a Saturday, I'm going to put the prices that I get between 8 and 8:15. I'm going to put them in the comments, and I'm going to pin it to the top of the comments. I'll put the prices in the order that I've put the horses out. Okay, here's the second race I've looked at. This is the second race I've looked at. Musselburgh, 1 mile, again still good. I don't think Little Ted is quite good enough for this. I think the 4-year-old, Believe Me Now, is the form horse. Okay, it's drifting a little bit, 7 to 2. I don't think Little Ted's good enough. I think this is the form that'll do it. In fact, I think both form will do it. This when it won by 8 first time out. Rebecca's Girl was second. Rated now 57. That was its first run of the season from stall 6. Desert Dream, I think that's won since. That's now rated 55. And I also think this form, Braes of Doon, we all know about that one. Now rated 60. Okay, I've not got any replays with that. And I've got another race I've looked at without replays. Here's the third race I've looked at. My third selection, Musselburgh over 7 furlongs, good ground. Now a low draw is good, he on the rail. And Antonin Dvorak, Carl Burks, it's 6 to 5, it's miles too short. I think the Haydock form, which Kirkdale showed, was better. It's kind of 2 to 1 area, but maybe it's drifting. I think this form is pretty good. It was on softish ground. Over 7. Haydock. Slowly into stride, in rear, headway into midfield, 3 out, keeping on when ran green. 2 furlong out, no impression inside final furlong. The winner, We Dare to Dream, is rated 83 now. Now let's have a look at Carl Burke's horse. It got beat 2 3/4 length behind Lovely Spirit. It was rated 72 at the time. It's now rated 73. So I think the form is not as good. It's 2 3/4 length behind. Outpaced and ran green, went out, no extra, 110 yards out. I've done my own personal speed ratings on this, and I've got Kirkdale a little bit in front. So those two, we've got Believe Me Now 7-2, that's the guide price, and Kirkdale 2-1. They're both kind of drifting, so the reason I'm leaving it until the morning is I want best odds guarantee for everyone, and everyone to get a fair crack of the whip. My last selection, my fourth selection, is at Doncaster. Here's the race. Here's the fourth race I've looked at. Doncaster 7 furlongs. It's a Group 2, Colts and Geldings for 2-year-olds. Over 7 furlongs. Now, what we've got here, we've got some big hitters here. We've got the Gosdens, and obviously we've got O'Brien with a couple in. Now, I can't read the form on the certain horses that have only run in Ireland. Basically, Monumental has only run in Ireland, but it's 18-1. Curragh, Gowran Park, before he eventually got a win out of it. Chancellor. Won this course twice. Good to soft, good to firm. 6 and 7 furlongs. Now, I think this race might go to, let's call them an unfashionable trainer, shall we? But as it stands at the moment, Chancellor is a very short 15-8. You can have it for me. Wolf of Badenoch, probably sounds like Scotland. 3-1. Its form is Goodwood. Doncaster over 7 on good to soft, and at Goodwood couldn't win a Group 2 at Goodwood. Put up a good performance. The ground wasn't good that day. It was lightning fast. That was the Glorious Goodwood Festival. It was lightning fast. But I think, this is my opinion, I think it's between two horses here. I think it's between Bay City Roller, good name for a pop band, and Right Here, Right Now. Well, as you can see, we've got a few big hitters in that race. Let's have a look at the one I'm interested in. So this is a 7 furlong race at Newmarket. They've come out of the stalls and they've travelled about 100 yards. The one I'm interested in, the white colours leading with the black cap. So he's on a tight rein here. So he's clearly going well. He's got them all at it, and I mean all of them at it. And it's just about at the 2 pole now and about to come into the dip before the rising ground. Still going really well. They're all whipping and pushing behind, and then the jockey just kicks on up the hill, and the horse the stride just lengthens, and basically he's going away. I mean, what a performance is this? What a performance. So that was Right Here, Right Now. First run ever, Newmarket. Obviously, it was right up for the race. Now, I know for a fact that the horse was entered for the Champagne Stakes before it even set foot on a race course. The big hitters in the race, O'Brien and Gosdens, they're not the best ones they've got. And I do think that this will go to one of the lesser stables. And I've got this between Bay City Roller and Right Here, Right Now. And I think Right Here, Right Now can even improve on that race. It was in a good time. It laughed at them. Now, it's hard to lead all the way at Doncaster, and I think it might run a different race. It's currently 11-2, but as I've said, I will put the price out in the morning in the comment section, what I've achieved, and I'll put the bookmaker in as well. So, 4 selections, which is quite a lot for me, but I'll never put more than 4 out in a day. If you're having a bet, I hope you back a few winners. Don't miss out the little tracks like Musselburgh. You don't have to play in the big races. It's about winning, not what races you're playing. This is Dave the Suit. Fingers crossed everyone has a good Saturday. Bye for now.